God damn. Ugh. Not even gonna say it. Let's just get the two criteria down real quick. So, the cable has to go out. Cable has to go out. And it has to be exhaust. Alright. Take three. Okay. It's one more fan. That's one more. Exhaust and the cable. Yeah, how good would it be to be ambidextrous? I feel like that'd make a lot of tasks in life easier. What did I just step into? Two of the top fans. Really? Really? Oh my. Oh my. Damn, those Corsair stickers are annoying. The fact that they're upside down. It is what it is. Really? I wonder if it's an idea to take them off. Oh. So, that is the fans installed. Are we back where we were? Hmm. It's cables. I think we're back where we were then. Should we do the motherboard cable while we're at it? Aha. Let's go, Farsi. Let's go. Only took 2 hours, what, for me to get back to the same stage? Yeah. I mean, technically, the whole stream. Yeah, I think so, Farsi. I think so. So, should we attach the motherboard while it's here? Motherboard cable? You can't see it, but there it is. Right here into here. Doing my next month, going full AMD this time. Nice, nice. Going with a AMD GPU, right? Hey, nice. Yeah, I considered a lot of different parts. Considered a lot of different. I was definitely set on getting a AMD CPU since they're kind of just ahead right now. Mid range, nice. You seem rather experienced when it comes to like just general setup. Yeah, no, the AMD just looks really good at the moment. So we got a whole damn mess back here. What the hell happened to my camera? There. Well, just twice. Back in 2015, I'm off my girlfriend. Hey, that's sick. Sick. Let's see. So, these cables for the GPU. Get them out to the side. So these. These that seem to be the case fans. RGB hub. Oh. Do not know. Oh, yeah, it's the RGB hub. Never mind, I'm an idiot. to buy a new GPU, really? Because of the cables? Oh, PSU, yeah, PSU. How's your build? Not bad. We found a problem, and that was we had to pretty much uninstall every single fan on the case and reinstall it in a different position because the AIO on top didn't work. There wasn't enough clearance for the CPU cables to go in. So, the AIO is now here, the radiator's here. And so, yeah, I had to uninstall every single fan except the back one. And that was how many? 3, 6, 9 fans. And that was the worst part. Good up, Gatorade. Welcome back. Welcome back. How's work? Done half of my homework, but should I go to sleep because I have work after school tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, you should. That's the right move. I value sleep, so my answer is yes. Be an RGB header that goes straight into the motherboard rest hub. There'll be an RGB header goes straight into the motherboard. So like from this, whatever this thing is, cables no fit. Damn. It doesn't come with like an adapter, doesn't it? 5-hour shift straight after school, so I should sleep, otherwise I'll die. Yeah, no, true. Farsi, you should sleep. You should sleep. That's probably the right move. Chocolate mousse, it sounds like some lovely dinner. Okay, yeah. So the case cables are what are going to confuse me the most. I think I got to go ahead and just put this on. I got to mount this because I'm going to have to do that anyways. Here, here, and then I can plug the fan. Alright, was doing a little bit of managing. It's in. Okay. Next, right next to the bottom from it is your USB 3.0 connection. USB. Wait. Wait. Let me see this. Let me see it through the manual just so I have a good idea. USB 2.0 connector, USB 3.0, 3.2 Gen 2 Type C front panel connector. Right. So, what? 2.0. Oh, is USB a USB? Oh, is USB-C? 1 second. Ah, USB Type-C cable. Credit comes. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but someone redeemed it, which means it went up by 10K. What? I think I see it. Okay, so I'm looking at this. No! You gotta be kidding me! How to turn this page into that? My manual's gone! God damn it. Okay. Back to it. Back to it. You're not vulnerable? Welcome back, welcome back. That's okay, man. I have no hate for whomever that person was. I'll continue to be happy and I'll definitely not hold the grudge. That's that is a very respectable mindset, critic. Alright? Only 10k more to go. Only 10k more. You what up, Fresh Shep? You what up, Shep Dog? How you doing? How are we on this journey? Well, we've done a lot today. We've done a lot. Uh, what we've done is we've reinstalled every single fan that this case has because before we the AIO just didn't work on top, so we had to move everything around. Okay, so sorry about that, Douglas. Where were we? Type C front panel connector. We can't. Tell me that's it. That's the one that looked most similar. Or at least... It's a lovely Note 10 Plus, alright? This phone's fantastic. Don't you diss. Yeah, this is gonna be the USB-C, right? Oh, we're in this close. We're both close here. We're in this together. Can it plug in both ways? No. Holy. Seems a little fragile. Okay. Oh my, that's no good. I don't know if that was the right way. It's just gonna be. Oh, I can go in either way. Okay, that's alright. Let's see then. Can it? Oh man, I'm scuffed at this. God damn. I think that's fine. I think that's in. That showed me nothing. Okay. It's all good. I don't use a USB-C cable, so if it's bad, then it is what it is. But that seems fine. That seems fine. Alright. Now what? Now what? Next was GPU's last. Wait, can you plug in your USB-C to the computer and charge your phone from there? You can? I didn't even know that. Plug into the power supply and motherboard, power supply, and then the motherboard it plugs in here. The SLI. Or the PCIe, not the SLI, Jesus. Let's see. I think Douglas gave up on me with the USB-C connection. That was no good. What did he say last? Oh. Where's the power? Our connectors. That's not the one. It'd be around here. USB 3.2 Gen. Let's have a look. JBD1. JCI1. JBD1. Where the hell's the JBD? That looks like it. They're the only one with 2 pins. Am I scrolling past it? JBD1. Good up, Natos. I'm doing alright. Doing alright. How you been? J.
grab the cable that looks like this. In most cases, it usually has a blue tip instead. This cable is for the USB 3 ports in the front of your case. If your case doesn't have any USB 3 ports, then you won't
I see it.
have this cable. The USB 3 cable plugs into the USB 3 header on your motherboard. This can be in two locations, either on the side of the motherboard right underneath the 24 pin or near the bottom.
It's
It is
there.
labeled
It's there.
JUSB.
Oh. I don't believe I do that. I do have that, I mean. I don't believe I do. Get up, Blue? How you doing?
USB written right on the tip. Cable is all the way in. If you have any additional USB ports on your
I
case,
do,
then you'll
though.
also have this cable. It will have the words USB written right on the tip. This cable plugs into the USB header on your board, which is usually on the bottom. You can spot which header it is by the JUSB header. In most cases, if your board has multiple headers, then there will be a number next to it, like JUSB1 and JUSB2. It doesn't matter which one you plug it in, just make sure the pins match with the holes on the cable. You can
Yeah, I've been good, Blue. I've been good. Just mostly working on this build. Not too much today. Not too much. Not too much. I mean, I've been live for almost 5 hours. Mostly this. I did work out a new gym program, so that'll be in place over the next few weeks. But other than that, not too much. Doing well. Doing well. This is what I want to get working, though. This has got to get working. Few things to do. I don't think I have that USB cable. That's right. We'll see what's next. Is the tank you're building? Was that?
You also just have the words USB
No,
facing
that
the
comes
top
out last,
before you plug it
Pumpkin.
in.
That comes
If for
out
any reason you
last.
don't have enough USB headers on your motherboard, you are going to need to buy an extension hub. This is very common on a lot of boards where they only provide you with one USB header. So if you have devices that require 2 or more, then you have to buy an adapter. If you just need one extra USB hub, I would buy this one. It costs only $8 and it will give you an extra USB hub. You would just have to plug this into your only USB header on your motherboard.
Oh yeah. I'm building this. Yeah. Yep.
Board. Now if you need up to 3 more, then I recommend going with this one instead. It also plugs into your USB header, but it will give you an extra 3 ports. Personally, I would recommend buying this regardless because if you decide to upgrade your PC later down the line, you will have the extra ports there just in case you need to use them. I'll drop a link to both of these down below. The next cable we are plugging in is labeled audio. This is to connect the front audio and mic jack connectors from your case to your motherboard so that they can be used. This cable plugs into the audio header on your motherboard, usually on the bottom left corner. It is labeled JAUD1. Make sure the pins match with the connector before inserting it in. Another way to remember this is by having the words from the cable face the top and make sure the cable is all the way in. If you have any USB-C ports on the front panel of your case, then you will have a USB-C cable as well, which looks like this. The cable plugs into the USB-C header on your motherboard. This can either be right underneath the 24 pin or somewhere near the bottom of your motherboard. The port looks like this and it's usually labeled USB 3.1 or U31. There is no wrong way of connecting this cable as it goes in both ways, just like my friend Harry. Before we move on to the power supply cables, let's take this time to plug in all of your fans and the fan hubs if you have any. If you're using the same AIO cooler as I am, then follow along. Otherwise, you can skip over to the next portion of the video. The Corsair Caplux cooler comes with its very own Commander core, which allows you to plug up to 6 Corsair RGB fans into it. We're going to plug in all 3 of the intake fans and 3 of the exhaust fans into the Commander core. The 4-pin fan cable plugs into the fan side. The RGB cable plugs into the other side. The thin cable from the pump plugs into the AIO pump header of your motherboard. But if your board doesn't have any pump headers, you can plug this into any fan header.
Okay. Let me hear that again.
Into the fan side. The RGB cable plugs into the other side. The thin cable from the pump plugs into the AIO pump header of your motherboard.
What are these arrows pointing to, by the way? What is this green going to? Is it pointing? No, I have no idea. Anyway, okay, this...
But if your board doesn't have any pump headers, you can plug this into
I might be an idiot. Yeah, I'm gonna need to... I do have a pump header, but I've plugged into that.
any fan header. The thicker cable plugs in
What did he plug into for the AIO?
software in Windows. If your motherboard doesn't have an AIO pump header, then you could plug in your AIO cable into any other fan header instead, or its pump header if you have one. Here's a quick diagram to help you figure out where to plug
Not
your
this
cables.
diagram again, man.
Generally, it's a good idea to plug your AIO pump into the AIO pump header on your motherboard.
There's no AIO pump, but there's pump fan.
Because that always runs at max speed, which is exactly what you want your pump to do. The fans, on the other hand, plug into the CPU fan header on the board instead. The CPU fan header allows you to control the fan speeds through the BIOS and any compatible software in Windows. If your motherboard doesn't have an AIO pump header, then you could plug in your
Do have...
AIO cable into any other fan header instead, but you have to go into BIOS and change the fan settings to max speed. Certain things. If you're not using the same AIO, for the most part, it's very similar. If you're using the same AIO, then follow along. The shorter, thin cable plugs into the motherboard's pump header if you have one. Here's a quick diagram to help you figure out where to plug in your cables in the future. Generally, it's a good idea to plug your AIO pump into the AIO pump header on the
That's
motherboard.
goddamn part of the... Okay, wait, let's...
If the cable will reach, I will put it into the commander core. If it doesn't, and it's going to cause me some... I always like to use a decent thermal paste, guys, just so we get the best temperature. Make sure you got all four on until a point where you can our LCD screen and then push the existing cables. Get that connected now, guys. It's a little bit more fiddly, and if not, you may have a few errors on startup. But other than that, we can connect via magnets our LCD screen and then push the existing cables through to the back, just ensuring that you're not snagging them on any other parts of the case. Just be careful. We can then put back that door that we previously replaced.
Oh. How would that go back, though? Yeah, I have literally no idea.
Place, just taking care of any cables that might be in the place, and we can tighten down the thumb screw. Next up, these 4 SP Elite fans. We're going to install 3 as a side intake.
Ports in the front of your case.
Talk about the power?
Others come with multiple. It's also very easy to spot. In most cases, they are attached on the back of the case, and in some other cases, you can find them on the top of the... Move on to the power supply cables. Let's take this time to plug in all of your fans and the fan hubs if you have any. If you're using the same AIO cooler as I am, then follow along. Otherwise, you can skip over to the next portion of the video. The Corsair Caplux cooler comes with its very own commander core, which allows you to plug up to 6 Corsair RGB fans into it. We're going to plug in all 3 of the intake fans and 3 of the exhaust fans into the commander core. The 4-pin fan cable plugs into the fan side. The RGB cable plugs into the other side. The thin
All right. Why does my exposure keep... Oh my. My exposure keeps changing. Oh, sorry. Wow, that is strong adhesive. That seems right. now. Bottom fans. Going up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Hey, all good, Sambo. All good, my man. I appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you later. We're making progress. We're making progress, that's for sure. Cable management's a mess right now, but I'm pretty sure it fixes. Pretty sure. Yeah, this did end up kind of impractical with how low it goes, but it's okay. Came off. Bro, this adhesive is awful. There. Fans are plugged in. Fans are plugged in.
Commander core. The top three in the rear is plugged into our RGB hub at the top here. So nothing complicated. We've got all 10 RGB fans at the top here. So nothing complicated.
Can't see what. Okay, so that must be the RGB hub, right? Yeah, this manual doesn't. It doesn't tell you about it. Yes, it does? No, it doesn't. It doesn't even mention it's in there. This WM. But it says it's labeled like that. One label as PWM is a repeater for fans. Whereas the controller, the USB cable, this is the RGB one.